What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are about to siege down Prague, which of course is the capital of Bohemia, which of course is the main city for the #1 target that we are up against. We are still fighting against the Ottomans, or better yet, the Austrians are fighting against the Ottomans, and we aren't doing anything, which is kind of good news. And it looks like we won that fight very soon. We might even move over just a little bit more, taking the weaker of the two, 17 troops. And finally, we are sieging down 3 provinces at once in Bohemia. I might want to go ahead and also make a castle here. It's going to be very expensive, and we're losing money, so maybe that would not be a good idea. We have won the siege of Prague. We now need to respond to the Bohemian slaughter. You will go to this castle. You will siege down this province. I have an issue I could push through. Let's grab another colonist, or better yet, yeah, let's grab another colonist. I have no idea if I'm going to win this. I most likely will not. I have a lot of corruption as it is, mainly because of our overextension and our unbalanced research, but I could spend some money to lower that altogether. And once we siege down Bohemia, I would like a white peace, or better yet, can I gain a white peace now? Austria would be upset. I would lose some trust, but at least I won't have to really do any more fighting. Let's send you here, and you here, and then to Paris. When can we declare on Spain? Not until 1655, so 4 more years. We're losing some money still. And I would like to go ahead and declare on Lubeck and declare on Pomerania, but they are still in the coalition, so I need to be cognizant of that. I really just want to vassalize people, but I'm not sure about the best way to go about this. I could possibly declare on Avignon here. They are even in a coalition against me as well, or maybe not. They're in a trade league. Is that what it is? Palatinate Pomerania. All of these provinces are very, very weak. Like, you know, Venice here is only 1 province. I think we are going to pass for now. Austria has a heck of a lot of troops. 160,000. I need to deal with these Hainutian rebels. And I suppose we could probably start removing a few castles or a few bastions because they're costing us money. And we're going to deal with these rebels sooner rather than later. Russia is allied with Pomerania and Persia. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare on Pomerania and then deal with Avignon, deal with Nassau. We're going to gain probably 3 vassals once we deal with Pomerania. And we're going to take some territory from Russia. It's not going to be a lot, but it will definitely secure our foothold here in Scandinavia. Taking a glance at the rest of our colonies, they're performing well, especially here in Louisiana. Where are we working? I believe here, gaining a new colonist. And is Canada working hard? They are continuing to grow as much as possible. Agricultural revolution, we are going to improve our production in Louisiana. As long as we can basically start thriving from our colonies, the better off we will be. And what else can I pursue? Colony is self-sustaining in Biloxi. 10 admin and 10 prestige. Taking a glance, we can improve our national sovereignty, improve our navy professionalism. And I think our best bet here is to, obviously, we need to save some money. But I think our best bet would either be to get trade ideas or economic ideas. But of course, if we went with quantity ideas, We would save about 10% income. We would get a lot of extra troops. But our troops would be very paper thin. I like the amount of troops we have now. But we need to continue growing. And I'm not sure the best way to go about that. Declaring on Tunisia, would the Ottomans join in? Most likely. 25 war score. There are 6,500 ducats in debt, which I suppose isn't very much. But if I could somehow release some territories here in Northern Africa, I could continue growing along these lines as much as possible. Royal Marriage of East Frisia, Papal States in Lucca. Why is Austria abandoning their ally? I will gladly fight the Papal States if they join in. I wonder what this would look like. Austria would not join in, so now would be the time to declare on the Papal States. Are they in a coalition against me? No. So we could easily secure ourselves like Provence or all of Italy. But then again, that would cost us quite a bit of admin. We're seeing some rebels. It looks like we have stopped dealing with this territory. And I don't know what kind of rebels. Totemist Zealots. Okay, so where are my troops? We need to head down. Can we walk through the HRE? No. Let's find our 22 ships, which are right here. We'll pick up some troops and head them down to France. Or better yet, to Friesland. And then you will come here. You will come down to Provence. We are essentially going to take over as much territory as we can and weaken them severely. Releasing some territories could go very well, such as like Monteferrara and basically like Milan. I don't think Savoy would want to be released because they hate me. Milan is, of course, a very good option. Vassalizing Lucca altogether would be a good option. Manufactories is now available. Cossack aggression. We will try to bring them to justice, and it looks like we did not win. Losing some administrative power, some taxation. Once again, let's grab ourselves an advisor. We don't need the most powerful, so we are just going to get some extra morale. And this unit can make its way all the way back down. We're going to leave 22 up in the north. And we have gained some additional prestige or some influence. Let's take the papal influence, because I would love to grab another prestige, another stability. And any moment now, we are just essentially waiting for the rest of our troops. You can come down. These units never made their way over, I think. That's why, because we sent them here. These 22 will make their way all the way to Sicily. We have 100% war score against Lucca. And Lucca no longer exists. Is the Papal States and Austria. Dang, did we miss our chance? We missed our chance to declare on the Papal States. That is very, very sad. Well, where can we attack now? Most likely Tunisia. Let's build up our spy network and try our best to, release a vassal. You two can all run down. All of our ships are here. Can we upgrade them at all? Yes, we can. 364 ducats, making them all into galleots. And I'm starting to think that the Ottomans might actually have more powerful ships than I do, or at least more in general. And once again, I think I am going to either go with trade ideas or economic ideas. Going with trade would secure me a lot of money for the rest of the game. But then again, innovative ideas would save me a lot of, tech. We would embrace our, new technologies much quicker. But is it really worth it? I think we are going to go with trade, securing ourselves a heck of a lot of money. And it looks like we don't have shrewd commerce practice. I had 390, but we need 438 due to our corruption. Let's try to remove our corruption. And receiving monetary benefits, we have some rebels in Stockholm that need to be stomped out. You will come in, and you will come over, giving you a leader. Hope we arrive on time. We are fighting in the grasslands. And it looks like everything has gone well. You have been stomped out. You will be removed. And finally, we can gain our shrewd commerce practices, which everything is looking quite nice. All of our trade nodes are going to get 20% more power. 883. Utrecht here has 98 trade power. One small little province. I might need to deal with them sooner rather than later. Looking at East Frisia, we're not in a war. Let's annex our vassal. Let's throw a claim down on either Provence or Calabria. Let's go with Provence. And recall you. Still working on Tunisia. Our troops appear to be basically in the right area, though we might need more to deal with the Ottomans themselves. All of you are going to make your way down. British Columbia, we are going to tax them. Let's take a quick glance at our subjects. I don't want any more than 20. Current tax rate is 20%, 15%, 10%, 10%, and 20%. So Mexico, the West Indies, and Newfoundland can be improved. And we are certainly going to be declaring on Tunisia very, very soon. And taking a glance at our subjects, we could gain another merchant from Mexico and Colombia sometime soon. So I might want to basically continue sending on, some colonists to continue to grow these areas. Speaking of colonies, I only have 2 colonists working right now. Are we in a war? Can we aid them? I guess we're gonna have to. Alright, let's recall some of our troops. You are in this area. Let's recall you. So we have 1 colonist, and now 1 is being moved to Natchnese. Okay, we need to improve Colombia. I believe it was them. British Mexico, British Columbia. Let us continue. Let us start working on the Panama area. That way we can grow the Panama Canal and build one if needed. Cathedral can now be unlocked. We are still behind in our administrative technology. Spain entered into a military coalition, and so did the Papal States. I would like to end these people very, very soon. And I think the best way to do that, if I declared on Lubeck, or better yet, Pomerania, the Papal States would join in. All of these people could deal with the Papal States, and then Austria could easily help me with the rest. But I guess the issue is Saxony or Bohemia is allied with the Ottomans. I don't know if I like that. Maybe just dealing with Tunisia, we would be much better off. Let's fabricate a claim. Try to take Tlemenken. Recall you, and then we will declare as soon as possible. All of our troops are in position. Our fleets are in position. Declaring war. The Ottomans are going to join in. You will go after that. You will go after this. And then you will head straight to this area. Yeah, see, 39 ships. I feel like we could easily fend off this area. Fend off the Atlantic. And we have completed British Louisiana. We should be gaining a free colonist that will do bidding for us very easily. Uniform regulations, all being passed. And 44,000 troops from Tunisia. What exactly can we claim from Tunisia? I want to release some territories, such as like Tlemenkin, maybe Mza, Morocco, not going to happen. The Mamluks. If I could somehow vassalize the Mamluks, we would be in a very good predicament. That way, when we declare on the Ottomans, we could release some territory. I think that's what I'm going to do. What about Algiers? Probably not. Well, maybe. And then, but taking all of these, they're not very powerful provinces, but they do cost 50% more. This is going to be expensive. 20 development. Trier, we're about to be assaulted. Can we fight off the Tunisians? I believe we can, but let's take our most powerful general, which I guess is a 5-1. I was going to take the 3-3. Yep, no way we can win this. Let's retreat as soon as we can on the 26th. And once we just basically take over these forts, we should be good to go. And there they go. You move here while we wait until the rest of our troops arrive. We are going to be annihilating the Tunisians in just a moment. So what I think I'm going to do is, well, obviously take as much territory as I can. What if I did something like this? Released Algiers, 41% war score. That's expensive. Mzab can go. The Mamluks, absolutely. And it looks like demands exceed war score. I'm going to try to do something like this. And maybe even take another very small province, such as this castle. Or maybe even like Sirte. And I think that's actually what I'm going to do. You know, retaking the Mamluks would give all of us cores on this Ottoman territory. So it would be a very good option. Yikes, here comes the rest of the Ottomans. We don't have any more troops in the area. You can move down. You can move down. Is that all the troops we have? 155. 132, not even that many. We have 22 here that could potentially make their way over. We're gonna get annihilated. Unless we can fight in our territory and not theirs. Highlands, Highlands, Highlands. Let's take our ships and try to sail around. We're already being attacked. The enemy has a -1 penalty. We have more morale. I don't think we're going to win this, but we are going to give them a good fight. Lower taxes. Yeah, we are going to have to retreat to Granada. Luckily, we do have this Highlands province in Ceuta. We are being assaulted. We might even lose all of our ships. Yep, we've lost all of our ships. Alright, so let's retreat once again. We are going to be hiring some troops in Galicia, some troops in this area. So we've hired 44,000 troops. I don't want to run out of manpower, but I might need to go ahead and take out some loans and basically hire some additional troops. Alright, so 37 against 62. I think we're going to win this, but I don't know. We had a lot of galleys. They did not. They've lost, oh my goodness, 500 ducats. While we only lost about 120. They've lost, obviously, way more money than we have. And we've even gained some galleys. Let's bring you back over. Repair the damaged ships. Whoops. We've switched these out. And we still own our war score. We are integrating East Frisia. We don't need their troops. I don't know where they are. I'm guessing it's here. No. I don't know where this one unit came from. We now need to take a loan, hire some mercenaries, and we are going to repair our fleet. We need 22 ships. Template name is fine. Where did it go? 22 ships will be constructed in London. And with the rest of our money, we are going to produce quite a few, 50,000 troops, 965. I don't know if we need this many. I'll just call it army. And we are going to produce them all the way up here. As long as they don't push their way into North America, we should be good to go. Here they come. We are about to lose a heck of a lot of money, 50 gold every single month. I suppose that's fine as long as we can defeat the Ottomans and gain some territory in the Mamlukan area. And would Austria assist us? Why would they not? A call to arms, absolutely. And as long as they help us out, we should be good to go. And what we need to do is start bringing our troops on down. You will go to Sevilla. You will go to Almeria. As long as we can fight them in the highlands while we own this province, we should be good to go. I don't know why we have more than 50 troops. 51. You could be deleted. I don't know where you came from. And we have a troop here that does not belong. Yeah, we need to fight them sooner, like really, really quickly. You will move here. And then we're going to have 44,000 in Granada. As long as we have generals, we should be fine. Let's hire a few more. And if we could get a commandant, that would be very useful. We just had some really, really bad draws. Don't really see a commandant. I'm going to remove you. Let's remove you. And then retire you. And then on the 1st of next month, if we grab a commandant, no. And we lost the morale. Once again, let's take out a loan. It's going to be very expensive for the time being. National manpower modifier. We do want you, but not right now. Because we're going to lose a lot of troops in just a moment. We have lost the Siege of Ceuta. Are you serious? Well, everybody needs to move in. Now we have a -1 terrain penalty. But we should win this fight. And it looks like we did. We now need to go to Telemankin. Well, now would be the time to gain the national man. Here's the discipline we needed. We are taking a lot of attrition that is unnecessary. They have surrendered Ceuta. We don't really need these. Well, let's put them to good use. I don't want to just disband them. You will come here. You will go here. You will go here. And once these 50,000 are put to good use, such as this province, we will probably disband them altogether. Yep, they've lost about 10,000. Okay, merge these. Now we have 37,000 troops. Continue to push wherever possible. And obviously, we need to recontrol our war goal. I guess our question is now, do we want more manpower? Yes, we do. So let's proclaim a holy war. What were these? They were an actual troop. And I don't think we're going to make it in time. Can we retreat? Yes, we can. You will come down. You will stay for now. These 18 can do a U-turn. And we got to take out the Tunisians. Let's hire another general, because we can. And we are going to be moving into the mountains. I don't know. Well, this is a mountainous province. As long as we control it, we should be good to go. And the enemy here is a -1 terrain penalty, -2 crossing. And take out the Ottomans wherever, or take out the Tunisians wherever they flee. You will move in. These 36 can start sieging down the war goal. And I think we are going to end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure after we successfully defend this province. Hopefully, maybe. No, we have lost that fight. But we should be good to go. I think maybe. Maybe not. Yikes. Let's retreat all of these troops. We no longer have any real manpower. Down 57,000 troops. We are going to need a national manpower modifier improver. Let's see what we can get on the first. Reinforcement speed would be nice, but we need somebody better. Anyway, we are going to end this episode. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure.